Imagine for a moment that you can detach from your physical body and travel beyond the limits of matter, exploring hidden dimensions, ethereal worlds, and truths that have only been passed down to those who dare to awaken. What if I told you that this experience is within everyone's reach, even yours, and that tonight you could take the first step towards achieving it? Astral projection, an ancient practice known by mystics, initiates, and sages throughout the ages, is much more than just a lucid dream or an illusion of the mind. It is the key to transcendent knowledge that can forever change the way you perceive reality. But there's something even more important that you need to know. Among all the secrets of astral projection, there is one that most people are unaware of, and in this video, I will reveal it to you. Understanding this mystery may make the difference between a failed attempt and an authentic experience that transforms your consciousness. Throughout the centuries, cultures and traditions have documented the existence of astral travel. From Egyptian texts about the K-body to Hindu teachings about the subtle body, they all agree on a fundamental truth: we are much more than our physical body. But if that's the case, why do so few people manage to experience this conscious separation? What truly prevents us from crossing that threshold? The answer lies in preparation. It's not just about lying down and waiting for it to happen. There are principles, techniques, and specific mental states that facilitate astral projection, and today I will guide you step by step through this process. By the end of this video, you will not only understand how astral projection works, but also become aware of the essential factor that will determine your success. So stay tuned until the end, because what you discover could be the missing piece in your spiritual journey. To begin with, it's crucial to understand what astral projection really is. It's not just a simple lucid dream, although they share some similarity. While in lucid dreams, we take control within the dream world, in astral projection, we experience a real separation from our physical body, allowing us to explore higher dimensions and realities beyond what we know. Since time immemorial, this practice has been described in sacred texts and by mystics from various traditions. In ancient Egypt, there was talk of the Ka, a part of the being that could separate from the body. In India, yogis mentioned the subtle body as the vehicle of consciousness in elevated states of meditation. In Western esotericism, the idea has been passed down that human beings possess several bodies, and that the astral body is what allows these out-of-body experiences. Science, although skeptical in many ways, has documented cases of near-death experiences in which people have described leaving their body and observing their surroundings from an external perspective. Researchers like Robert Monroe dedicated their lives to studying out-of-body journeys, developing methods and techniques to consciously induce them. But here's the key point. Astral projection is not a phenomenon exclusive to certain individuals with special abilities. Anyone can experience it if they follow the right steps. And that's exactly what we're going to explore in this video. So, how can you prepare for your first astral projection experience? The first thing you need to know is that deep relaxation is essential. Your body must be completely still, but your mind should remain alert. This is one of the biggest challenges because we're used to sleeping when the body relaxes. To achieve this, there's a very effective technique called the vibrational state method. Many experienced projectors have reported that before separating from the physical body, they feel a series of intense vibrations coursing throughout their being. These vibrations are a sign that separation is about to occur. Here's what you need to do tonight. First, choose a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. Turn off the lights and lie down in a comfortable position, preferably on your back. Close your eyes and begin to breathe deeply, relaxing each part of your body from head to toe. Then focus on the sensation of your body, but without moving. Over time, you'll begin to feel lighter, as if your consciousness is expanding beyond the limits of your physical form. This is a sign that you're entering the ideal state for projection. And here's a crucial detail. When you feel those vibrations or a subtle tingling in your body, don't be scared or too excited. Stay calm and allow the sensation to intensify. It's at this point where many fail, because fear or excitement makes them immediately return to their physical body. But there is one more step, something that most people don't tell you about astral projection. And without it, it's nearly impossible to achieve separation. Do you want to know what it is? I'll reveal it to you in a moment, because this is the knowledge that can really change everything. So far, we've explored the fundamentals of astral projection and the importance of the vibrational state. But here is where most people encounter their biggest obstacle: the separation. Even if they manage to reach the vibrational state, they don't know how to consciously detach from their physical body. And here's the secret that few reveal. The key to achieving effective separation lies in focusing techniques and dissociating from bodily identity. The mind is deeply rooted in the sensation of the physical body, which is why, when trying to leave, many people feel a strong pull back. To avoid this, you need to learn how to trick your mind and redirect your awareness. There are several ways to do this, and here I'll share some of the most effective. One of the most well-known techniques is the swinging technique, or the rope technique, popularized by Robert Bruce. Imagine there's a rope suspended above you, and your astral hands can grasp it. Visualize yourself slowly rising, pulling on the rope without moving your physical body. The key is to feel the movement effortlessly, allowing awareness to shift outside the body. Another powerful technique is the floating technique. Once you reach the vibrational state, imagine that your body becomes lighter, as if you're being filled with air or floating in water. Gradually, feel yourself rising, letting the sensation of weightlessness envelop you. Many people who have achieved astral projection report that, at this point, they feel a sudden detachment, as if something invisible gently pulls them upward. But there's a third method that has proven to be highly effective, especially for those who struggle with traditional techniques. It involves transferring consciousness. Instead of focusing on leaving the body, you simply shift your awareness to a point outside of yourself. For example, imagine that you're viewing the room from a corner, as if you've already stepped out. If you hold this visualization with enough intensity, your consciousness will naturally make the shift. Now, there's something very important you need to know. The first time you manage to separate from your body, you might experience a strong sense of vertigo, or even a slight fear. This is completely normal. The survival instinct will try to pull you back to your usual state. But if you stay calm and focused, you can continue with the experience uninterrupted. This is where many people fail. As soon as they feel they have left, they get too excited or start thinking about their physical body, and in an instant, they return. To prevent this, there's a very simple yet extremely effective trick. As soon as you feel yourself detaching, focus on moving away from your physical body as quickly as possible. Don't look back. Don't think about your body. Just move forward. Once you manage to remain in the astral state, you'll notice something amazing. Everything around you will feel more vivid, more real than reality itself. This is because, in the astral plane, perception isn't limited by physical senses. You'll be able to see with unmatched clarity, even in complete darkness, because astral vision doesn't depend on light. But this is just the beginning. There's still the most important knowledge to gain: how to consciously move in the astral plane, how to avoid abruptly returning, and most importantly, how to access higher dimensions and connect with beings of elevated consciousness. This is where we delve into the deeper aspect of astral projection, the exploration of other planes of existence. Because traveling outside the body isn't just a fascinating experience, but an opportunity to access truths that have been hidden from humanity for centuries. In the next part of this video, I will reveal the secrets that initiates have kept for millennia about the true purpose of astral projection. There is something that most people are unaware of, a knowledge that can change your life forever. Now that you have understood how to achieve separation and maintain yourself in the astral state, it's time to address the most fascinating part of this experience. Because astral projection is not just a curiosity or a strange phenomenon, but a doorway to hidden truths that can transform your perception of reality. Once you manage to stay outside your physical body, you'll notice that the surroundings may look different. In some cases, the room you find yourself in will be identical to the physical version, but at other times you might notice distortions, objects that should be there, or even a vibrant atmosphere that doesn't exist in the physical world. This happens because the astral plane is shaped by energy and consciousness, meaning your perception can influence what you see. This raises a crucial question. How can you consciously move in the astral plane? The answer is surprising. You don't need to walk or travel as you would in the physical world. In the astral, movement is instantaneous and based on intention. If you want to go somewhere else, just think about it clearly, and in an instant, you'll find yourself there. But here comes a warning. In the initial attempts, it's possible that you will experience a lack of control. You may feel drawn back to your body, involuntarily, or move erratically without understanding how to stop. To avoid this, it's essential to stay calm and focus your intention precisely. An effective trick is to visualize a fixed point in space and concentrate on it until you stabilize. Now, many wonder what can be done in the astral plane. The answer depends on your level of consciousness and your purpose. Some people simply explore their surroundings, while others seek deep spiritual answers. The most interesting part is that, in this state, you can access higher dimensions, where it is said that entities of superior wisdom reside. Since ancient times, there has been talk of the so-called spiritual guides, beings of light who can offer guidance to those who manage to project themselves. Many people who have experienced astral travel report encounters with benevolent presences that convey messages of peace, knowledge, and evolution. However, there are also warnings. Not all the entities in the astral plane have positive intention. Just as in the physical world, there are people with different levels of consciousness. There are also beings of various natures in the astral. That's why, before venturing further, it's crucial to establish energetic protection. An effective technique is to visualize a sphere of light surrounding you, setting a clear intention that you will only access elevated and positive energies. This simple practice can make the difference between an enriching experience and a confusing or unpleasant encounter. Now, we arrive at an even deeper revelation. The true reason why astral projection has been mentioned in sacred and occult texts for centuries. It's not just a special skill or an esoteric curiosity. It's a tool that allows access to records of knowledge, which many traditions have called the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are considered a universal library where all information about the past, present, and potential futures is stored. Those who manage to access them report obtaining answers to fundamental questions about their lives, their purpose, and the workings of the universe. But here's the detail that few mention. Accessing these records is not a matter of luck or simple exploration. It requires preparation, a clear intention, and a vibration aligned with higher knowledge. If you can reach this state, you may receive information that will change your life forever. And the most important part is still to come, because while many manage to experience astral travel, few know how to consciously return without losing the information they obtain. In the next part, I will reveal to you the final secret, how to return to your body without interruptions, and how to remember every detail of your experience to integrate that knowledge into your daily life. Now we have reached the final part of this journey, where you will discover how to consciously return to your physical body without losing the information you gained, and how to integrate the knowledge from the astral plane into your everyday life. Because merely experiencing astral projection isn't enough. What truly matters is what you do with that knowledge. One of the biggest challenges for those who achieve astral projection is the return. Many people are automatically brought back to their physical bodies by a sense of fear, an external interruption, or simply because their energy begins to wane. However, those who have mastered this practice know that it is possible to return consciously and smoothly. To achieve this, there's a key principle. The same focus you use to leave your body must be applied in reverse. If during the projection process, you used a technique of visualization or intention, you will do the same to return. An effective way is to focus on your physical body and imagine sliding back into it, gradually feeling how you regain the connection with the material. Some people experience a suction effect upon returning, as if they are being pulled back rapidly. This is completely normal and is often accompanied by a brief feeling of heaviness. In other cases, the return is gradual, allowing consciousness to slowly settle until total control of the physical body is regained. But here comes a crucial point. Remembering the experience clearly Many people, upon waking from an astral projection, feel that all the information fades away like a dream. This happens because the rational mind tends to filter out what it cannot fully comprehend. To avoid this, there is a simple yet powerful technique you can apply as soon as you feel you have returned. Avoid moving for a few minutes, stay in the same position, and mentally review each detail of what you experienced. Then, write everything down in an astral projection journal. It may seem like a minor detail, but over time you'll notice that this habit will strengthen your ability to remember more and more details from your journey. And here's the final secret. The knowledge that sets true astral explorers apart from those who only have sporadic experiences is the integration of information. What's the point of traveling to different planes if that wisdom isn't applied in daily life? Astral projection isn't just a fascinating phenomenon. It's an opportunity to expand your consciousness and evolve spiritually. If during your astral travels you receive messages, symbols, or visions, take some time to reflect on their meaning. Often, the answers we seek in life are right there, waiting to be understood. Some people find guidance for their spiritual path, while others discover insights about their purpose in this world. But there's something even greater. Astral projection is just a gateway. Those who delve deeper into this practice find that there are even higher levels of consciousness, dimensions where reality completely transcends human perception. And the most surprising part is that these experiences can open you up to a deeper understanding of your true nature. So now the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you dare to try it tonight? Remember, the key is constant practice, controlling your mind, and having a clear intention to explore beyond the limits of the physical. If you follow these steps, you might experience something that will change your perception of the world forever. And when you do, come back here and share your experience in the comments. Did you manage to feel the vibrations? Were you able to separate from your body? Did you discover something that transformed your view of reality? Share your experiences, because each journey is another piece in this great mystery we are exploring together. Now you have the knowledge necessary to take your first astral trip. The decision is yours. Are you ready to take the next step? Thank you for watching.